Okay, guys, so this happened to me this week. I got a message from an account on Instagram, and the message literally was like, "Hey, my client is interested in you. He will pay to spend 2 days with you, $20,000." And then I'm like, "That's crazy." So like, it was like an account from this girl who obviously was very voluptuous and she looked amazing, but I was curious. I replied, I was like, "Who is your client?" And then she's like, "You have WhatsApp, so like we can communicate better." So I was like, "I don't use WhatsApp," but then I ended up like sending her my number anyways. So this is what happened. Okay, so I sent my number, and like a few hours later, I get a message asking if it was a good time to talk. So I was like, "Well, I can't really talk right now because I'm in class, but then you can call me after." Anyway, so I ended up talking to this person. I got a call later, and then it was this guy, and this is all in Spanish, by the way. So this guy, is telling me about the process, and she's like, "Yeah, we like, for you to come to one of our parties, and these parties are, really inclusive, really discreet. The people that are in these parties are from the industry. Obviously, that's why we don't disclose any names, blah, blah, blah. Also, you can take any photos, you can take any videos, you can have your phone with you if you need to call or make any texts. So you can, is this the first time you've done this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I never, done this." And I was like, "But I'm really interested to know who the client is." So he goes like, "The client is someone from LA, someone from the industry, the fashion industry." I don't even remember what he said. And then he starts going about the process. He's like, "Okay, so like as long as the client wants to spend 2 days with you, and then as soon as you agree, we'll deposit cash, Venmo, whatever it is that you want the payment as, we'll send it to you. You just have to go and get some exams done." So like, I guess like a whole STD test, the COVID test, and then he goes, "And then you have to pay up front, for your test." So so when he said you have to pay up front for the test, I was like, okay, so now the story is changing and going the wrong way. So first of all, I was interested to know what this was, because the first time I've been approached, like, I know there is this type of parties that exist where they take either trans women or women or whatever it is, and pay them to have fun with whoever it is out there. And then he goes, "Yeah, so we send you a car, we'll take you to the place. It's very discreet, to get your test done. It is $1,000 that you pay for the test, and then you get the results in 30 minutes. As long as the results are all negative, then you get your deposit. No matter what happens, if you agree to stay for 1, 2, 3 days, you have to stay there." So yes, he was like, "No matter what happens, if you agree to stay for 1, 2, 3 days, you have to stay there. You cannot return the payment. You cannot cancel the trip. You cannot do this, do that." Anyways, but what really did not like settle was the fact that I had to pay for my test $1,000 upfront. So I was like, "Okay, well, I don't have $1,000, so that means I can't go." And then he goes like, "Okay, so like if you have any friends," and this is really funny because like he was like, "That you will be the only trans woman who is gonna attend the party. The other girls are cis women. So if you have any cis women friends who would like to attend, and if you recommend them, then you get a commission. Obviously you're responsible for your friends, so if they agree to go, they have to go." So then that's when I was like, okay, this is totally a scam. So I was like, okay, this is totally a scam. This doesn't make sense, because if someone is interested in me, I mean, and if I were to do such a thing, I, they will probably pay for everything. Like, they want to see me, they want to meet me. I'm only making this video to make awareness because seems to be a big scam. I really did try googling this and nothing came up. It does come up with like some escort stuff. I'm not an escort. I never done it. This experience I just wanted to share with my fellow trans women out there or women out there who might get a story like this on Instagram. So, be careful, don't agree. Anything that's money up front is a total scam. Don't fall for it. It's not worth it.